Hello my brethren, I hope you're all well. I had a discussion very recently with one of my close friends in real life. You know, the life outside MGTOW. That discussion was less of a discussion but more of an intervention as to how I'm hurting people around me and I'm questioning absolutely everything in my life. My friend told me that I have not been allowing anyone to get really close to me lately and that I have been giving very little time to my friends. And when I was giving any time, I have been judging the female behavior around me. He told me that I've been doing this in order to press on people and emotionally stir them in a way that makes them feel bad. Now, this friend of mine is dating a girl who acts as hypergamic as possible. With her, I have had multiple disagreements throughout the years that they've been dating, and her main talking point is, yes, you're right about everything, but not all women are like that. And what this woman is telling me in front of my friend is that I am the exception to the rule. Anyway, I'm sidetracking a bit. So this friend of mine showed me genuine concern, telling me that it feels like I have been consumed by the world of MGTOW, and this is showing in our everyday interactions that I have with females. Even females who are friends of mine, that I have been friends for years. And this is absolutely right, I mean to a point. Because I notice a lot more nowadays when anyone is trying to get or gain something from me. I'm a lot more closed in myself and I'm paying a lot closer attention to what is happening around me. I'm a lot less giving than I was before. And what's worse, I can almost see in these close friends of mine the female hands puppeteering them to wherever they want to go. And I feel disgusted at times at what I see. Things that my friends do not even notice. So I became observant of my female friends as well, and when I see their hands trying to reach over my head, I slap them back. I slap them back so that they do not try to approach me again with a similarly manipulative tactic. And I guess their concern is that I may be, mentally ill or brainwashed or misogynistic towards women because I do not change my behavior when girls are around now. I mean, I always thought that I did not change my behavior around women, but I guess if my friends are noticing something, it's probably because I perhaps did change my behavior before, in order to accommodate for the female presence in the group. My friend has told me that I have not changed a lot, but I have pretty much become more intense in my beliefs. His explanation over why that is because I have been heartbroken 2.5 years ago by my ex-girlfriend at the time, who I actually broke up with first, to be fair. But anyway, I had put all of my eggs, according to him, in that basket, and right now I'm completely disappointed with all women. He says that he has no problem if I want to sleep with half of England, or if I never want to settle down. He says he knows I'm intelligent and perhaps I have reached a different conclusion than he has. But that's okay, people are entitled to their opinions. But according to him, what I mustn't do is be so intense when women are around. And I must not discuss about MGTOW philosophy when they are around, and in fact, I should tone it down with other men around as well. This friend of mine stood by me when I fucked people's girlfriends, when I fucked cousins together, when I slept with married women, when I had 2 pregnancy scares, when I became suicidal over a woman, when I moved in way too early with my ex, when I collapsed in a state of denial over the current state of affairs in the world. And I do owe him. I owe him a lot. I respect him enough to at least do that much as he requests of me. And I can reduce my MGTOW-ness, let's say, around him, and experience my MGTOW as an individual in my personal life when it actually affects no one. But what I want really is to understand why out of everything that I have ever done, out of everything that I have ever experienced, why does he now have concerns over me? I know that he's gynocentric as fuck. I know he's as blue pill as they come. I understand that. He will support the women in his life and be good to them and care for them and try to protect them. He considers it his job and his obligation. But my presence is not threatening to his job. My beliefs are not threatening to anyone that he has in his life. What changed in me is that I moved from most women are like that to all women are like that. And the women in my immediate circle of friends started to complain. They started moaning. They started feeling the pressure in my words. You see, as long as I was calling the other women names and describing their behaviors as hypergamous and trying to obtain as much as they could from a man, there were no real issues. But now that the sisterhood is threatened, because in my mind all women are like that, the sisterhood feels that that idea might spread to their boyfriends and to their friends around. You see, in my circle of friends, I have a presence. I brought them all together. I united them. I brought groups of 5 and 6 and separate females together to form a big group of 20 or plus or so friends who all meet from time to time. And people do listen to me. And people do give me attention because I claim it. If the men want females, they will come and ask for my advice. If the females want help in their lives, they would come and ask for my advice and ask for my help. And I have been noticing things slowly changing and the group slightly falling apart because I have not been as present, but not because I stopped caring. Because I felt I reached a philosophical dead end with a lot of them. I can no longer discuss everything with them, so I have been trying to wake up my mates who have been sleeping their blue pill dreams by shaking them out of it. And it just doesn't work. It simply doesn't work. And I need to accept that. The females will win the majority of the battles, and my friends will only wake up when they're ruined emotionally and financially. That's okay by me, because I have spoken to them and I have warned them. Through all these observations that I have been making, I cannot blame my friend or my group of friends who are worried about me, because in their minds I'm possibly tripping. I'm possibly going insane. I'm possibly ruining the best years of my life, just sleeping with random women, contracting STDs, possibly getting random women pregnant, and all this because I'm heartbroken. And through my broken heart, a demon dressed in white has pulled me down and taught me his ways to never get hurt again, to never ache again. And the demon doesn't just teach you that, he steals your soul slowly and darkens your thoughts so that you hurt the innocent and the defenseless. And in this situation, the defenseless and the innocent are the females in my immediate life. You see, I get that my friends think like that. I do see how they can think like that. I understand that. But nothing is further from the truth than that. I still care. I still help. I still discuss and I still engage with them. I'm just careful that no one, and I mean no one, takes advantage of me. No one is hurting me, either directly or by proxy. I'm focusing on myself and no one else. And that bothers them. You see, when I made the video about needing to tone it down from MGTOW a bit, I also tried to tone it down with my friends as well. I'm saving more of myself for myself, and I'm trying to make rational decisions about where my life takes me. And my eyes have actually been opened to limitless possibilities on what to do with my life. And to my friend's concerns, I have decided to tone it down. I have decided to, because I owe it to him, to be there for when his situation eventually collapses on him. And I need to be friends with him first in order to do that. I owe it to the rest of my friends to be around as well, because they honestly care about me and will honestly come to my aid, so as long as I don't sleep with or accuse any of their girlfriends of anything. So I will simply avoid doing that. I don't mind. Let me pretend in my friendships as well. It's just another mask, right? And I guess what's left to do is to leave the honesty just for myself, or sell it in a manner that doesn't accuse anyone. And I think it's time to make the decision to leave the truth for the place that can definitely handle it, the MGTOW online community, or for when the time comes that my friends are ready to take the truth. You see, my brothers, I feel so outside the box right now that even my closest of friends cannot understand how I think. But even if these friendships require me to be filtered a bit, I owe it to these friends of mine to be around, to see them grow old and help them along their path to the end of their road as well. And if I can, at some point, maybe try and wake them up again. Thank you for listening. This was Nikochowski talking about all things man. Please like, share, and of course subscribe to my channel for more updates.